Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. How's everybody doing today? My name is Solitaire. Today is the start of our Palantac Intermediate Tournament. As a silver, could I have participated? Absolutely. You guys are allowed to participate. However, I do want to let you guys know that anyone below gold, I'm going to let y'all know your chances of victory are slim. Knowing that, do you still want to go? Do you still want to participate knowing your chances are slow? All right. I believe that as of right now, as of me speaking at this very moment, signups are closed. There are no more entries we can enter. There are no more. We are going to go with 15 players today, which is actually a very good number for the start of the month, January. Actually, hold on. Do we get one more person? Can I squeeze one more in? Nahilabek. You sure? All right. We're going 16. We're doing 16, baby. Nahel. I gotta spell your name correctly. I don't want to mess. I don't want to mess it up. Absolutely not. Uh, Big. All right. You are bronze, so you're going to be at the bottom of the seed. I'm sorry to tell you that. All right. Now I got to share this bracket. Start tournament. Share the bracket with you guys in chat as well as those in the bracket link. Okay. Here's how it's going to go down. Essentially, since it's currently 16 people, we're going to be doing top 8. That means top 8 in all areas. That is basically our target. I'm going to let everyone know in the chat. Actually, hold on. Let me share y'all the link. That way y'all can look at the bracket and go ahead and post it in the chat as well. All right, we're going to be streaming the top 8 matches. We're going to be hopping back and forth up until top 8. For now, everyone gets to play their matches. All right. Now, without any further ado-dos, excusez-moi with the language, let's go ahead and switch scenes, shall we? Open up the program. All right, and now. All right. Oops, sorry. That's my test image. That's John. Please fix the game. All right, we got bracket. Do we have visual on the game? Chat, speak to me. Do we have the visual? You hear the sounds, right? The sounds are going off. Did you not see the game? What if I were to close it or open it? That's probably what I need to do. There's a lot of things in my folder right now. Excuse me. Go ahead and save that. All right, matches are, like I said, currently in progress. And go ahead and reopen Palantac. I think that's what I need to do. Just reopen the program. That's all you really need to do here. Properties. Panel alpha. Oh, that's why I wasn't reading it, because I was using the alpha build. Excusez-moi. Excusez-moi. All right. So, as I mentioned before, we're going to be doing the top 8 brackets. We're going to be showcasing that. So that means round 3. So anything into the third round is going to be showcased. That means in both round 3 winners and round 3 losers. I'm going to go ahead and specify that. If you end up in round 3 winners or losers, please hold off on your matches, okay? But until you get to that point, everyone can just play against each other. So I'm just going to let everyone know right now that if you end up in round 3, winners or losers, stop right there and we'll go through the matches one by one. In the meantime, let's check out a match. Let's check out who do we got today. Let's check out Fakaz versus James Van Voxel. See how these guys are doing so far. Gotta update that just to let you people know that we have the intermediate tournament. Did you get the auto update? Absolutely, I did. Absolutely. Although this isn't preferably my specific build. Actually, I think I have a certain build for this. I believe I do. I should. I think I do. Give me 1 second, chat. Not tournament edition. It's just Talent Attack. Nope, that's the wrong version. Excuse me. What did I have it under? Talent 125th. That's what I had it under. There we go. That's a little bit more up to our area. Up to what we're used to. Oh, their match just ended. Well, let's check out Curator versus Andaris. Curator to your left, Andaris on your right. All right, this is something a little bit, yeah, this is more of the actual style that we have. So Curator is on your left and Darius is on your right. I do want to say that right now, I do like the turnout that we have. 16 people in the first month of the intermediate tournament. Like I said, the big issue we've had with our intermediate group is that it's always been sort of back and forth. It's never been like, oh, you know. Does someone answer the question? Yes, I did. We have a pretty good amount of entrants. We have some new faces. We have some old faces. Just to quickly run down through the list of any entrants. If anyone is interested, I'll go ahead and run down through the list. We got, of course, everyone's favorite Ultra Fighter. Razor Flame is also here. Some of our old favorites. Ultra Fighter for Kaz and Doris. Linux Diaz, Maraconda, and, of course, Light Rider. The winner of the beginner tournament was Light Rider. So I'm glad to see him here this week as well. And, of course, Curator. Of course, we also have some new faces that are joining us for this month. We have some new faces in the terms of Fudu, Zach54, Derek. I believe Derek's joined a couple tournaments here and there. Didn't exactly do too well, especially in the minors and majors. But hopefully, the intermediate is his home going around here. Project LM. This is going to be an interesting person. An old school player. Hopefully, he makes a comeback sometime today. But we'll get to see. Kudo, of course, joining us as well. Nahilabek as well. So a lot of brand new faces, a couple of our mainstays of our intermediate division. A lot of these players have kind of been in that sort of same ground. Haven't quite pushed that level of expert yet, but most of them want a dream. But hey, we got to give them the small victories as we can. But right now, Curator has taken the advantage. Oh no, but Andaris has made that quick comeback. We do want to let everyone know that the current setup for this tournament is a level 8 first to 4 set. However, both players can agree to play at level 10 first to 5. But generally, the standard is level 8, so most of these matches will be level 8. There will be some that are going to be level 10, and that's up to just player discretion. We're not going to like bump it up or anything lower. We're going to let players decide how they want to play. We're going to give them that sort of liberty. But right now, I believe it is match point for Curator, and Darius, though, trying to make a comeback of some kind here. Does he get the Nationals red? Yes, he does. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. We're also going to go ahead and let you guys know of any report scores. Going to go ahead and, people are going to be reporting scores as we go go throughout the set here. So I'll just report them out to you as we go on. Fakaz has beaten James Van Voxel 4-0. Ultra Fighter has beaten Nahilabek 4-0. So far, there's only the first 2 scores implemented in, but I'm expecting everyone to just kind of go crazy early on. Go crazy, go stupid very early on. The answer is yes, this is the auto-updated version. This is the one version that I will auto-update. Don't push an update net now, but you know what I mean. Curator's in a bit of trouble. Minute 30 into this matchup right now. And Darius, alright, he's going to go through this right side here. Oh! Kind of a miss swap there from Curator. All right, gets the clear in. All right, level 8's going to give him a little bit of extra clearance here, a little bit extra top time. If this was 10, that would be instant a loss. And Doris, though, 6 combo. Oh, good timing on that 2-chain extension, though. We have a new score entrant here. Maraconda has beaten Kudo 4-0. And I believe Curator takes that one 4-1. All right, good game, good solid matchup. And Doris, unfortunately, moving down to losers. Curator moves on in the winners bracket. So while that match is going to be going on, let's check out. Oh, this is one I want to watch. Zack versus Razorflame. Zack's going to be on your left. Razorflame is on your right. And so far, it's looking very, very, dare I say even? Dare I say even? All right, this is absolutely 100% even. So far 2-3, so it is a match point for Razorflame here. But Zack here, he's not letting go. Despite his extremely low rank, 1100 to 1337. That's elite right there for Razor. All right, but Zack takes it. Oh my God, this might be into Game 7. We're gonna go Game 7 in the first round. Here we go. All right, I love to see stuff like this. This is actually very interesting. Peak matchup here. Tough spot for Razorflame. 5 combo, 2 chain with a 4. I see another 4. Is he going to get to that one? Okay, gets that chain in. Ryan Times, Zoda, Zack. So both players are playing the catching up game. We do want to let you guys know on some more scores that we have just reported. Curator has beaten... Oh my God, Zack won. Zack won. Wow. Wow, what an upset. What an upset. Are you serious? Wow, that is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Zack has beaten Razorflame 3-4. Wow. Zack, though, popping off early on here. So what do we got today? So far, Ultra Fighter and a Curator have moved on. Fakaz, Leanex, and Maraconda. So most of our Platinum players have moved on. Curator doing a fantastic job here. Nahilabek taking on Endaris. James Van Voxel is on himself. Kilt versus Razorflame. And Kudo in losers. So I'm expecting... Let's go actually check out this matchup. Nahilabek versus Endaris. This is going to be the first matchup in our losers bracket. So whoever loses this matchup is eliminated. So here we go. Ah! The game crashed. Of course it did. Wow, we couldn't have a proper stream without, panel attack crashing. Of course it crashes. It's what it does, Solitaire. It's oh my God. All right. John, please fix. Damn it, John. I know. Damn it, John. Go back to the matchup. Back to the matchup. We didn't miss much. At least I don't think we did. No, we're fine. We're fine. So far, Endaris has 1 point over Nahilabek. Nahilabek needs 4 points. He's going to be in a dangerous situation. Going to go for some simple clears here. Knock that pillar down. Yes, he does. Gets that garbage going. A lot of combo garbage. Nothing strong on the offense right there. We're doing, like I said, Razorflame did lose to Zack 4-3. Light Rider has beaten Voodoo 4-1. So right now, we're waiting on more scores. We're waiting on a lot of stuff here. I believe Project LM has beaten Derek. So Project LM is going to be moving up. This is going to be interesting. Out of the new players that we have joining so far, Project LM and Zack are moving on to the second round of losers. But right now, this matchup is losers round 1. So whoever loses this one is eliminated. But Nahilabek with a 6 chain. That's impressive. Oh, this is gonna... Oh, that's spicy. That's spicy. 4 chain. Okay, go for it. 4. Okay, gets a clearing. And Nahilabek wins it. All right, it's 1-1 so far. 1-1. Very even. I love seeing this. This is good. This is fantastic. This is beautiful. This is the content. There we go. Yeah, Project LM has beaten Derek 4-1. So the first round of our tournament has been concluded. We have round 2 is now beginning, so they can go at it as anytime they want. Losers round 1 is also still going, so we'll let them go at it as well. All right, let's go. Now Hulabek here. Minute into the matchup. This is going to be a tough spot. All right, gets that clear. He has a lot of room in second tier. Oh, gets that 2-chain, but I didn't think he wanted to set that one up. He probably wanted to go for the garbage clear there. But managed to get a chain out of it. A double delay from that Hulabek. A 6 combo as well. All right, kind of slow pace. It's going to make him... Oh, he doesn't make a match. And then Darius takes that second game 3 there. Right now, game 4, and Darius does have the advantage here, but still anyone's game here, folks. Yeah, Derek, you do have a second round, buddy. You have to win. Yeah, if you win in the second round, win, lose it, you're going to be okay. But don't worry. You lose one more time, that's it. You are out. So do not give up just yet, Miss Young Derek. Young Master Derek, we have confidence that you can probably persevere. All right. So far, though, match point for Endaris. Endaris just needs to win one more game to advance. Now Hulabek, unfortunately, if he loses, is eliminated. 6 combo into clear there from his port. Oh, I see a 4 combo right there with the roses, with the hearts. He gets it. He sees it and he gets it. Wonderful. All right, 2 and a 3. Okay, some offense. Ooh, I would down stack if I were you. Oof. All right, gets the clear in. And Darius, though, has a couple of guard panels just all over the place. Oh, I see what he's going for. 6 combo into clear there. All right. 4 chain from Darius here. 5 combo. Oh, and another 5 combo. That's going to throw some big loop on that Hulabek. See if he gets into it. Okay, 2 chain. Okay. Down stacking appropriately. Get the match in. I believe everyone right now is currently playing up their matches in winners round 2 and losers round 1. Losers round 1 is Nat Hulabek versus Endaris, James versus Derek, Kilt versus Razorflame, and Kudo versus Voodoo. So we can't wait to see how that one works out. Oh, good timing. Wow! Alright, some 4 combo spam there from Nat Hulabek. He's got that pillar on his right side. He's going to knock him down. 6 combos are clear. Good move. Still alive here. Oh, but he doesn't get to clear it. And Darius moves on. Nat Hulabek, unfortunately, is eliminated. Good games, though. You knew what you were signing up for, but I'm glad to see your bravery come through. You actually managed to get a couple games in and have a pretty good amount of offense, Nat Hulabek. That is nothing to be ashamed about. Good match between those two. And Darius moves on in losers bracket. Nat Hulabek, unfortunately, is eliminated. Let's go ahead and check out. Let's go ahead and check out a match from winners. Yeah, let's go check out another match from losers. See how this one goes. Razorflame, a little bit of a rocky start, but he's up against Kilt. Kilt is an unranked player, so we don't know much about. Wow! Razorflame with a 12 combo out of nowhere. Oh, you love to see those setups. That was good. That was good from Razorflame. That 12 combo is going to really put a dent onto Kilt's board here. We don't know much about Kilt, so this is going to be a lot of new, interesting experiences for me. All right, but Razorflame gets that 5 chain. He currently has the advantage here in terms of speed and garbage offense here. But we shall see indeed. Here we are. Oh, Kilt's in a bit of trouble. Oh, could have gone for the 4th combo, went for the clear. I think he wanted to play it safe there. No mad respect for going safe. Oh, he's going to go for it. 5 chain. All right, Kilt throwing some offense onto Razor's board. Oh, no, Razor has that 1 panel. Oh, is he going to go for it? All right, Razor Flame takes that. All right, Razor Flame takes that one. Hello, what happened? Hello? Did the game just end? I believe they had a disconnect. But yeah, they had a disconnect. Okay, so so they played 2 matches, had a disconnect. So unfortunately, Kilt's eliminated. Razor Flame does move on, so he gets to redeem himself. I believe we also have updates on some scores, so let me go ahead and check the bracket for you all. Yep, and Dars moves on in losers. The Hilibix eliminated. Razorflame moves on in losers. Kilt's eliminated, so that's kind of unfortunate. If anything, we can check out a match in winners bracket. Let's go and check out. Oh, this is going to be an interesting one. Zach versus Lean XDS. So far, Lean XDS has 1 win over Zach. Zach is a bronze player. Lean XDS is a platinum player, and the match just ended. I don't know what happened. I feel like everyone's just like DCing. Oh, never mind. Fertaz has beaten Project LM 4-1. So Project LM goes down to losers. Linux Diaz has beaten Zach 4-0. Zach did not stand a chance, unfortunately. So he gets moved down to losers bracket, unfortunately. Let's check out another match that we could probably see. I want to check out this one. I don't know if this is going on right now, but where is it? Light Rider versus Mara Kondo. We get the gray background. I hope you all are ready for that. I don't know why we get the gray background, but hey, this is how the game comes packaged now. This is something we're working on. For those of you who don't know, we're working on Passy, a little bit of an update from Buster. Hopefully the idea of the update is to update the game to not have these terrible looking graphics, but hey, you know. Thank you for joining, Kill. It was a lot of fun. I knew you had a pretty good amount of offense, and I will honestly love to see you more participate in more of these tournaments in the future. Thank you very much for playing. Dumbledore, Mara kind of has the advantage, 2-0, so it is going to be a kind of a steep slope here for Light Rider, but Light Rider, like I mentioned, did win the beginners tournament, so that's gonna seriously give him a confidence boost here. Hopefully he takes that to the advantage in. Gonna take it down? Oh, yes he does. Okay, 2 chains, got a lot of garbage here. Mara Kondo, though, he's picking up on that speed, though. Derek, buddy, if you're still here, I do want to let you know that you still have to play 1 more match against James. If you do not play your matchup, you are automatically disqualified. Someone let my man Derek know that he still has 1 more match to play against James. If he wins, he can continue. If he loses, that's it. Let him know. Let my man know he can still play. The thing about double elimination is, as the name implies, you have to lose 2 times to be eliminated. That's hence the name double elimination. This is not a single elimination. That will be too brutal for our newer players here. Meanwhile, Mara Kondo with a 6th chain, and Light Rider with a bit of trouble here, but ooh, good RNG there on those garbage panels right there. Ooh, could have got that 2 chain if he only timed that drop a little bit better. But I think he just wanted to clear just to give himself some room here. He's got a setup for a single delay here. And setting up a chain. Oh my god, and he's extending it. How big is he going to go here? Okay, goes for 5. Respectable. Meanwhile, Mara Kondo with a 6 of his own. A minute in. Match point for Mara Kondo. So Light Red is going to make a comeback of some kind. Oh, we do want to let you guys know on some updates. The 2 bronze players that joined this tournament, Kudo and Fudo. Not Fudo, Fudu. Have a match. They have played their match 4-0. So Kudo, unfortunately, is eliminated. But Fudu moves on in losers bracket. So fantastic. Wonderful to hear. And as we just saw, Mara Kondo has beaten Light Rider 4-0. So that means Mara Kondo will be moving on into the 3rd round. Light Rider will be going down to the losers bracket. We're still awaiting. We're still waiting on Derek. Derek, if you're not here, Derek, you will be disqualified, buddy. More updates on scores. Ultra Fighter has beaten Curator 4-1, so it's not exactly a close, even sweep here, but we are getting there for our matches. We are slowly but surely getting there. All right. I believe the matchup I do want to watch right as of right now, as we wait for our matches to go in and go in, is Project LM versus Razor Flame. So let's check this one out, guys. Oh my god, I come in and I see a lockout. I see an instant lockout. What happened? What happened? Oh no, we get an instant lockout. That's oof. Hurts to see. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's see what Project LM has to do here. 5 chain right off the bat. Love to see it. He's going to go for a big chain here. How big is he going to go? 6. All right, respectable. A good 6 chain. Right down Razor Flame. Razor Flame already on the defensive. He's going to have to knock down those 2 pillars. And go ahead and does so. Both players are playing at 8, so it is a first to 4 setup here. Project LM kind of joined our community a few days ago. From what I know, based on Forky's description, he is an old school player that was kind of around back in the heyday. Decided to come back, and has a bit of ring rust. But honestly, once Project LM shakes up that rust, I would honestly love to see what he is capable of. But I believe this is his little way of removing any of that rust. 6 combo there. 2. He's going to go big again. I can already feel it. Yep, he's going big again. How big? I feel a 7. I feel a 7. Oh, he just got that 7 in the nick of time. And Project wins it. All right, this is going to be a good matchup. Razor Flame, though, has got to be a little bit careful. He does have the advantage here in terms of offense here. But, oh my goodness, he is in one heap of a bracket here today for Razor. There is a chance to, okay, 5 combo there. I did see a 6. Oh, he's going to go for the chain instead. Got the pillar on his left side, knock it down, and so he does. For combo. Oh, could have timed it a little bit better. I knew what he was going to go for. He's going to go drop it right in time frame. Perfect. Razor Flame got locked out, unfortunately, and had no panels on his board to make a match. 2-2. This is actually a pretty good game. Project used to go by Golden Archer back in the day. Good panel player in Mario Party of all things. Wow. All right. As I mentioned, I would love to see how Project LM plays. I see him setting. Oh, that 8 combo setup. Great, beautiful. I don't think that was intentional, but he got that setup wonderfully going here. This could be his tournament. I can feel it. He is the loser, so he's going to make a good comeback here of some kind. Hopefully that is the case here. All right. He's going to knock it down. Okay, he's going to do here. Oh, I see what he's going to go for. He's going to be quick. All right, he is quick for combo clear. Rearranging his top panels, making a match in second tier to get rid of that next Slayer. For combo, he's going to go back up. He does go back up. Nice. But meanwhile, Razor Flame with a 7 chain to retaliate there. Ooh. Oh, that little slowdown for Project. That could cost him. That little hesitation there. That might be a little bit rough there, but I believe we could do it. We regret to inform you guys that unfortunately Derek has been disqualified. Derek, you were right here. You could have played a second game. Buddy, come on, man. We have the rules for a reason. Oh, well. It's a shame, but it is what it is. So we're expecting Zach versus James matchup playing in the background as well. Any updates to any scores? No, I believe the bracket right now is settling down. It's settling down right now. We do have Light Rider versus Endara, Zach versus James, Project versus Razor, which we're currently watching, and Curator versus Voodoo. So can't wait to see how those matches play out. But right now, Razor Flame does take that matchup against Project. It's currently game 6 right now. Match point for Razor. We knew he said it was out, but we told him he's not out. He still has to play. Oh, never mind. He said he's out. He's out. That's unfortunate. Oh. All right. Let's see what we can do here. 4 combo. Oh, kind of a small hesitation there from Razor. Okay, gets a 4 combo in. Let's see what he does. He's got a lot of purple. See if he can make anything out of them. Right now he's doing some proper down stacking. Ooh. All right, but he managed to get it in time. If this was level 10, that'd be like an instant loss right about now. Hype Project with a 5 chain. All right. The fabled 0-1 drop. It's unfortunate. Yeah, I hate to see it, but it's happened. Oh my goodness. No, Project LM takes that one. Game 7, boys. Game 7, losers round 2. Here we go. This is good. Game 7 hype. This is something you rarely see these days. Right now, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Project is in a bit of trouble right now. If I were him, I'd down sack that left pillar right about now. So it's the same thing with that right pillar. It's focusing a lot on clearing the center. Meanwhile, Razorflame has a lot of panels in his center. So, alright, Project NL with some proper down sacking, get some garbage clearing, but unfortunately gets that little bit thrown right there by Razor at that moment. Okay. Oof. Meanwhile, Razor with a 5 chain. Alright, Razor's going no stops on this. He's going big here. Alright. Right now, yeah, Razor does have the advantage in terms of speed and block clearing. Project LM might be in a little bit of trouble here, but there is still hope. But wait a minute. Oh my god. Yo. Project LM is moving on. Razorflame, unfortunately, is eliminated. Wow. Wow. You love to see it, but you hate to see it, man. Congratulations. Project LM doing pretty good for his first tournament. Razorflame, of course. You cannot disrespect this man's A game. He comes in every time and does a fantastic job. This man knows how to play the game. And it takes a lot of effort to take down someone as skilled as Razorflame. So congratulations to Project LM. Moves up to losers round 3. We are still waiting on 2 matchups, which is Zach and then James. Once that point is, we'll be going through each match one by one. Right now, I do want to check out Zach versus James. I believe these two players are kind of low in the bracket settings. James is only a 1,000 rank, whereas Zach is a 1,100 rank, so it's a little bit above James, but still in that bronze area. So we get to watch wonderful bronzes play. We do want to give you guys some updates on some scores. Light Rider has beaten Endaris for 2-0. So Light Rider moves on into the losers round 3. Endaris, unfortunately, is eliminated. Oh man, as I mentioned before, Light Rider, as I said, he's going to take that advantage of his win in the beginners tournament and see if he can win the intermediate. That's a slim chance, but it's possible. We also do want to encourage people, if you are currently watching the tournament and you are not following the channel, I would highly suggest for you to do that. We will be having the Expert Tournament next Saturday. The Expert Tournament, that's going to be one to look out for, because that's going to showcase the best of the best, or those who really want to go to that next level. For those of you who joined us previously for the Major Tournament, this is basically, next week is basically going to be the Major Tournament. We're going to get to see some great players, some fantastic offense, and hopefully, if all goes well, we get to see somebody finally beat Decibel and take his championship from him. But who knows? In the meantime, though, Zach has beaten James 4-1. So that means we are finished with the first and second rounds of winners and losers. So at this point, we are going to be showing the matches one by one. So the first match we're going to be watching today is Ultra Fighter versus Fakaz. First seed and fourth seed, kind of how things work out sometimes. All right, and before we go ahead and do that, I'm going to go ahead and put in the fancy name and voila. We got the scoreboard here, baby. We got the scoreboard, which means we're now going to track this stuff. So, Ultra Fighter versus Fakaz, round 3 of the intermediate tournament. Scoreboard hype, absolutely. We bring out the scoreboard. Oh, they're going to go 10. They're going to go 10. Oh, this is good. This is good. All right, there are inlet menu. Fakaz on your left, Ultra Fighter on your right. Let me go ahead and do the magical swap here. All right, let's see what we got so far. Most players with somewhat of a hive mind in the very early beginning. Ultra Fighter with a 3-chain already off the bat. Four. Managed to make a catch right there in time from Ultra Fighter. Extends that chain to 5. I do want to let you guys know at level 10, you do get one new thing. Well, 2 new things, rather. 1 is increased speed, and 2 will be the dark blue panel. However, the downside is that you have 1 frame, 1 health, or rather 1 frame. You make 1 mistake in that 1 frame, and that's it. You lose. That's why we make the matches a first to 5, because matches like that, sometimes it will happen. You'll just lose control, and that's it. And Fakaz locked out already. Ultra Fighter takes the first game in. Wow. Oh, wow. Ultra Fighter extending that chain with the combo. Interesting setup there. So far, 1-0. It's still anyone's game here, folks. Oops, small hesitation there. Oh, but gets the timing down perfectly from Kaz. 6 chain from Ultra Fighter. Manages to catch it into... What? How is he getting away with that? How is he getting away with that? I don't get him sometimes. Oh, excuse me. Does it say Grand Finals? I'm sorry. I meant to say Round 3. Excusez-moi. Sorry about that. I did type properly first to 5 though, so that's always a good part. Alright, but for Kaz though. Oops, oh, that slight hesitation. I noticed it on his board. That slight hesitation is what cost him right there. 2-0. Game 3 now. Still anyone's game here, folks. This is a newer This is a new / updated version of Panel Attack. We now have moved up from a weird dimension resolution to 720p, so we're now sort of HD. I mean, I say this, but 4K is now a thing. My goodness, I don't think for Cats kind of got topped out there. 3-0 so far. Again, still anyone's game, but it's looking very favorable for Ultra Fighter here. We do want to let you guys know that this version of Panel Attack is one with analytics, with them stats. So I know some people like counting down them numbers. We do have the numbers on the side. For those you don't know, just real quick explain to you. The top number is how many panels you cleared. After that, how much garbage you made, how much garbage you make per minute, how many moves as a cursor you do, how many swaps you do, and how fast you go per minute. And then below that is what your combos and chain offense is. It's beautiful. It's a great addition. I personally love it. It lets us actually track down the stats, and if you want me to read them off, right now Fakaz does have the faster speed, and he is playing a lot more offense. He's making a lot more moves than Ultra Fighter is, but Ultra Fighter is playing more of a slower, more calculated game. He knows what to make at what precise moment. Fakaz at this point is kind of like just making clears here and there. Double the lanes with a 6-chain extension here. Stun meter on the side? Yes, sir. That is correct. The blue part is basically the shake. The blue part is the clear time. The purple is how much leftover time. And then the red is the stop. Red, of course, if that red goes straight down, you lose. Red is health. Absolutely. Ooh, yeah. Fakaz's health ran out right there. 4-0. Match point for Ultra Fighter. This might look like a clean sweep unless Fakaz manages to turn it around here somehow. Is he going to? Oh, yeah, he's picking up on speed here. Yep, 4, okay, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 chain. Not bad. Level 8 with 21 frames. That is correct. Level 10, though. This is level 10. Keep in mind. Level 10 is 1 frame. Yeah, I think we're just going to drop. That thing will just drop instantly. At level 8, though, you'll see it gradually descend. And in lower levels, you'll see it gradually descend. But in this specific speed, no, that thing just instant drop. No matter what. Speaking of dropping, both players have not dropped off. No! Oh my god, Ultra Fighter, oh, kind of messed up there, but Fakaz turned it around. I think Ultra Fighter got a little too zealous there. Fakaz managed to get 1 point on the board here. So it is not a clean sweep. That's correct. This is an alpha version of it that has the analytics. The current version, the stable version, doesn't have this. Oh my goodness, is Fakaz going to make it a reverse sweep? Is Fakaz going to make a reverse sweep? So far, we got 2-4 on the board. I think the nerves are getting to Ultra Fighter right now. That fatigue might be setting in right now. Who knows, though? But Ultra Fighter is coming back with a 5-chain right off the bat. Unfortunately, not quite topped off. Oh, no, Fakaz almost missed swap there on his panels. That would have been it. The Fakaz train, it's coming into the station, but is it going to pull up or is it just going to drive by? Who knows? Oh, my goodness, but Ultra Fighter, though, 5-chain. All right, lines up his panels. Ultra Fighter has very few panels to work with here. He's going to go ahead and make that clear anyway. Fakaz, all right, be careful. Wasting a lot of panels that clear. Oh, that might do it. That might do it. Yep. That's going to have to do it. 2-5. That's actually really good. That's actually really good. Wow, congratulations to both players. That means Ultra Fighter gets to move on, and Fakaz goes down to the loser's bracket. All right. That being said, the next match is going to be LeanX DS versus Maraconda. Oh, and they're already in the bracket. They're already in. They're already in. I'm just slow. I guess I'm just slow. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. All right. As I update the scoreboard, let me remind you that Maraconda will be on your left, and LeanX DS will be on your right. There we are. Yeah, let's go super fast. This is level 10. We want to let you all know that level 10 is the highest speed in the actual game, in the base panel attack game. Let me check out the losers bracket as so far. Yeah, whoever wins between Zack and Light Rider takes on Fakaz, and whoever wins against Project LM and Curator takes on the loser of this matchup. But as of now, we don't know yet. It's we got this from here, I guess. Oh, sorry about that. We added Nightbot, and we forgot to change Nightbot settings. We'll get to that. Don't worry, we'll fix Nightbot. Nightbot will do Nightbot things. We'll adjust the permissions later. Don't worry. We added Nightbot just for it to let us know any information. If you want more information on this game, for those of you who are brand new to our scene, !Panel Attack will be the absolute source of information for you. If anything, I'll type it for you just to let you guys know how it displays and how it works. This should give you all the information you need right here. Additionally, we'll probably add more commands. We'll probably add a command for an alpha build. I think it's one thing we might consider. We'll just add Panel Attack Alpha or PA Alpha or P Alpha or something like that. Just for it to know. Meanwhile, LeanX DS with an 8 combo on that 5-chain. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but that was beautiful to see. Kind of a tough spot right now with that one panel. Oh, could have timed it a little bit better, but I don't think he did. Oh, oh, could have got that swap in time, but couldn't get to it. So far, 2-0 on Maraconda's board. Still anybody's game here. Or just alpha? Yeah, we'll figure something out. So don't worry, we'll have this consideration. We literally turned on Nightbot, what was it, Thursday? Yeah, literally Thursday, and we didn't really mess around with it. We just turned it on and we're like, okay, we're done. I see LeanX DS 8 combo. I see him going a lot for these 8 combos. Meanwhile, Maraconda. How to see with his panels. Panels a little funky, but he did get that drop in just in time for that 7. Social. You guys are crazy. All right, here. What do we got? Double delay from LeanX DS. Now a single. Extending that chain of his. Gonna go for another double. 6 and 7. Meanwhile, Maraconda, his board is slowly rising, and if he doesn't get a match right in time, it's gonna have to cost him here. LeanX here is going to pick him on offense, but does he have enough? He doesn't get that swap in time. He doesn't get it. Oh no. 3-0. My pride and joy. Oh, careful. Marcano's a bit of trouble here. He's going to make a match. Okay, he gets a 4 combo, but doesn't break the garbage. Okay, now he does. You can tell by the disparity between these players. Marcano with a rank of 1701. Meanwhile, Leonidas with a rank of 1592. That is in the platinum range, so this is kind of what I expected to see from this intermediate tournament. Marconda, okay, gets that in. Oh, but Marconda gets that match in. Linux DS couldn't do anything. Match point. This might be a clean sweep here. We're hoping for the lean train to now come in. We had the Facast train just kind of come and go. Hopefully the lean train decides to park itself a little bit today. But we'll see, though. We'll see if it even comes in at all. So far, 15 seconds into this matchup right here. Both players 4 comp chain. It's a clean sweep, folks. 5-0. 5-0. That's going to be the score. It's 5-0. Marconda wins. Linux DS moves down to the losers bracket here. So, that being said, yeah, we're going to have these two matchups. Before we move on to the semifinals, we're going to go back down to losers a little bit. We're going to be checking out Light Rider versus Zach. Zach, I don't know if you're here in the chat. I'm assuming you're American. That is what I've been told. I'm assuming you are from the good old US of A. I'm hoping that's the case. All right, we have a new entrant, Zach. Yo, let's go, Zach. All right, Light Rider versus Zach. Let's see how this matchup plays out. This is in loser, so whoever loses this matchup is eliminated. So far, we have, out of all the entrants that we have so far, out of the 8, 2 are brand new. Zach 54 and Project LM. So we'll see how we're going. Oh, we are getting there. We are 39. We want to let you guys know, very important, that we need to get 50 followers. Why? Because that's what Twitch wants for its affiliate status. We get affiliate status, we get to put some of the beautiful emotes that we have on our Discord server into the Twitch chat. That way you guys can use it. For example, John Please Fix, that's always a popular one. Additionally, we can do other things with that. We can probably, be able to host more tournaments, be able to be more events, and basically help out the community. Why is this moving like 5 frames per second? I don't understand. But so far, Zach is the underdog here. Light Rider does have the advantage. He did win our beginners tournament last week, so we're hoping we don't get any disconnects. In the meantime, we're hoping that is not the case. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. Meanwhile, Light Rider with the strong offense so far. It's kind of jittery. Now, I do want to let you know that this is running on rollback. We are using rollback netcode, the most beautiful thing in the world, rollback netcode. If that is not in your game, we need to sit down and talk about it. We don't have many commands. We only have just like 2 commands. We'll talk to Forky, or myself. We'll probably do it at some point whenever I'm not too busy. We'll probably get that set up. Most players are agreeing to play a level 8, so it is going to be a first to 4 matchup. I mean, these matches are going to be a little bit longer, considering the slower speed of level 8. Update scoreboard? Absolutely. Let me do that with the push of a button. Voila. Actually, that's incorrect. Zach is on your left. Light Rider's on your right. There we go. Someone to ask Zach if he's American. Even though right now Zach is, 1 button push, boop, 2 button push, tisk, tisk, tisk. I mean, have you worked the scoreboard before? Oh! Zach's in a bit of trouble. All right, Light Rider takes that one game. Game 1 here. This is going to be a bit rough, considering Zach's internet connection is no buenas. But I guess it is what it is, I see. Yeah, Light Rider's board is instantly going. Meanwhile, Zach's board is just like slowly getting there. Surprisingly, despite the issues with both players' connection, match is playing out well. Somehow, some way, it is. Okay, Zach gets that match in. Zach's going up the second tier, makes that match in. Good move. He realized he doesn't have any room on the bottom, so he goes straight to the top, and he doesn't continue that momentum, unfortunately. He kind of like makes a good match in, but kind of slows down near the end there. All right, Light Rider to Zach Nil. It is a level 8 matchup, so it is first to 4. I don't know which one of these two picked the gray background. I'm assuming it's Light Rider because he does have his own custom characters. We do want to let you guys know, for those of you who download Panel Attack, that the base game kind of doesn't really have anything. You'll have to download a certain set of mods to make the game stand out or just give it sort of appearances. The best one I would recommend is the Pokemon Puzzle League pack, developed by Kudo. It's been developed by a bunch of people, Vice, Seabass, and now been updated by Kudo. Has all the nice features. Basically, if you look at the pack, you basically are playing Pokemon Puzzle League in modern time. Because let's be real here, we're not gonna get that game re-released ever again. At least for now. I don't know. Maybe Nintendo 64. Nintendo can give us the updated version. Who knows? Who knows, really? But as of right now, Zach is kind of in a top spot right here. 4-player tennis attack when online? I mean, that's the dream. That's one of those, like, we want to push that, but we want, like, I think what we want to do first is make sure everything works. First of all, we don't even have telegraph. Do you even know how important that is? Telegraph? Oh my goodness. On Rollback Neko, 4 players? Ooh, I think we're gonna have to get a dedicated server at that rate. Oh my goodness. Now there is a 4-player for those of you who don't know, there is a 4-player Panel of the Pond game that's only available in the Nintendo Puzzle Collection on GameCube, which only came out in Japan. So for those of you who know it, they know it. But everyone else, it's like, this is a new concept for me. 4-player online comes when me and James finish the rest of the game. It'll take some time. When is 99-player? Oh, that's it's gonna be up to Nintendo for that one. But anyway, distractions aside, Light Rider versus Zach right now. Zach is got to make a comeback of some kind here. Light Rider is on the advantage. Match point for Light Rider, so he's going to be moving on. Zach, though, I do like Zach's promise. I do like his... Oh, my goodness, that's a beautiful change from Zach. Don't know if that was intentional or not, but kind of jank, but I love jank here. Kind of hard to see what sometimes it's going on with the rollback, but I do like Zach's offense here. Oh, my goodness, is he going to go big? Oh, he timed it! What? No way. No way. 8 chain from Zach. Light Rider's going to be a little bit of trouble here, but he's good on his defense here. Zach, though, okay, Zach's going big on offense here. I love to see it. Okay, 5 combo. No! Oh, my goodness. Zach could not get that the purple panel, out of the way. That gives the match to Light Rider 4-0. That is ridiculous. But no, there is no discredit to Zach. Zach played fantastic. There is no discredit to that. Zach played amazingly today. There is no disrespect on that. I think he did extremely well. But the fact that he went pretty well against Light Rider, I mean, he didn't take a game, but he, lasted a good amount of time against someone as strong as Light Rider, is it's a testament. It's a strong testament. Unfortunately, Zach is eliminated. The mid-air combo, though. That mid-air combo, right? Light Rider moves on into the loser's bracket. Meanwhile, the next match is going to be Project LM versus Curator, and they're already on the board. Project, I know you're here, buddy. I can see you in the chat. I'm assuming you are American, correct? I don't like to ask these questions, but sometimes I do. And I'm assuming also Curator is also American. At least I'm hoping that is the case. But Project LM on your left, Curator on your right. What are they going to agree on? 8 or 10? Ooh, I want to see what the result is. He is awesome. Oh, they're going Dutch, Germany, D-E. All right. We had American versus Germany. Or German, Dutch. Is Dutch what is Dutch? Where's Kamek in the characters select screen? I forgot Kamek. I forgot. Did I forget Kamek? The Netherlands. What country code is the Netherlands? I have to look this up right now. Hold on. I'm looking it up right now. Meanwhile, both players are going on level 8. Flag. Oh, and is it NL? Probably NL. Is that correct? There we go. The Dutch are from Dutchland. Oh my god. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? They speak Dutch in Deutschland. Yes, I'm aware of that. Meanwhile, the Dutch win. Curator takes the first game. Project LM. There is no Kamek on this board. I just realized it at the last minute that there is no Kamek. I'm gonna have to fix that. Do I really not have a Kamek on this build? I could have sworn I had one. Do I fix it mid-game? Ah, screw it. I love the good life. I really don't have a Kamek. Are you serious? I really do not have a Kamek. I really don't have a Kamek. Are you serious? Did I accidentally? I do not delete my Kamek. Yeah, I actually do not have a Kamek. Okay. Well, that's official. I don't have a Kamek. We'll add a Kamek emote in chat one day. We don't have Kamek. I don't have a Kamek. I just don't know how I don't have a Kamek. Oh well, whatever. It's no big issue. All right, then in the meantime, a minute into this matchup here, Curator and Project are in a bit of trouble here. It is level 8, so both players do get some bit of leniency in the meantime. You know, get some little bit of breathing room. Oh, 4 combo there from Project. A 6 from Project back again, going for 4 into the clear there. Right now, I'm noticing, reading both players' boards here. Curator does have the advantage in terms of garbage. He is throwing a lot more offense than Project LM. Project LM is playing a little bit more slowly right now. It could be that. It could be that Russ trying to shake it off here. Oh, that's a long carry there. He's got some room on second and third tier. I don't know if he can make anything out of it though. Let's see here. 2, 3. All right. You want Curator. Project. Oh my goodness, this bar almost to the bottom. All right, refreshed. We are good to go. Both players going very offensively. 2 minutes and 30 seconds into this matchup right now. It's game 2 so far. So I believe right now Project LM is waking up right now. Oh my goodness, this might be a lockout. Did Curator throw enough garbage? Yes, he did! And that takes the game. Project LM takes game 2 here. So it is 1-1 right now. I forgot to update scoreboard, excuse me. Is that the country from the Netherlands? I believe that is. Yeah, that is. NL. Good to know. Alright, see, I always ask people countries. I don't know why this is so important to me, but I guess it is. Just to keep the consistency going, I guess. Right now, oh, Curator's in a bit of trouble. It's a lot more garbage than Project does right now. Oh. All right, wonderful news, wonderful stuff. Here we go. Oh my goodness, Project LM has those purples on second tier. That RNG really came in his favor. Oh no, I think he should have moved that star a little bit further, like 1 panel over. Right now, Project LM has the advantage in terms of offense right here, but oof, doesn't quite get anything out of that when Curator takes that second game. 2-1 so far. All right, we got a game on our hands. Oh, good timing there from Project there. I don't know how much to do it, but he got that one going in. Good, good, good. No, I don't think they will now. I don't think they will. Just be mindful is all. 30 seconds to the match. Ooh, kind of misstep there. Curator with a lot of panels. Let's see what he can do with them. Oh. Building a stair. Building a stair. Alright, no, just going for the 5. Good move, good move. Oh, careful, careful, careful. Oh, but Curator takes that one. Project just didn't have a match in that moment. He probably had that one panel in that 4th row on his board. It is 1-3. It is match point for Curator here. It is level 8, so it is 1st to 4. Project LM did pretty good. I believe he's got one more game in him. He's got one more game in him. I wholeheartedly believe. But Curator is one tough opponent. I can tell you that with wholehearted honesty. It's gonna take a lot. Oh, Curator. Okay, Curator gets a 5 combo into clear there. Project LM. I'll just call him Project. Project though. Double delay from Project. Alright, gets 3 chain in that mix. Goes into 2nd tier, clears that one off. Alright, could have timed it a little bit better. But hey, he got the 4 combo out of it, so it's some offense on the board. It's nothing to scoff at. Down his panels, 4 combo, again. Oh, he went for the 2 chain instead. He could have had a 4 combo in there. Meanwhile, I believe I'm looking at his board. I don't know if someone caught this, but someone let me know. Did Curator really pull off an 11? Or am I just misreading that? Is that an issue, or did he really pull an 11? And if so, I need to see that. I need to re-look at that at some point. We need to study that footage. I always like to see when players just go ham on the combos here. But meanwhile, Project 7 chain could have gone for an 8, but I think he wanted to stop it there. Didn't want to do too much. Didn't want to give too much work here over for Curator here. Alright, goes for the clear. Smart and safe. Safe play. Safe play. Very safe play in this juncture. Goes to the 2nd tier. Nice. Gets that clear in 2nd tier. Meanwhile, Curator with a 7 chain. That might be a tough point. Tough point. Okay, he's going to make a match. 2 chain into clear. Breaking that opening. He's got the room in 2nd tier. Is he going to go up there? Is he going to go up to the 2nd tier? The 2nd floor, the 2nd story, the apartment complex. Is he gonna go up there? So he does now. Meanwhile, Project's breaking down that garbage. Double delay on his board. That's a 6 chain. Oh, cuts it off at 6. All right, wonderful strategy. Cuts it off at 6. Could have gone bigger. Could have adopted the Forky strat. But I think at this point, it's gonna be a matter. Oh my goodness. No, that's a miss swap. That's a miss swap for Project. No, but oh wow. Oh wow. Curator takes that game 4-1. Yes, you did make it 11. Oh man, I have to see that. I have to see how you did that. But ladies and gentlemen, yep. Curator moves on in loser's bracket. Project is unfortunately eliminated, and he was so good. There is no discredit to how far Project did. He took down some pretty good players on his way over here. I mean, he beat Derek. He beat Razorflame. Those are some pretty strong players in our board. He didn't really do well against Facaz. Facaz is just a little bit up there. But hey, I would say right now, based on his performance and how he played against certain players, I would say that Project LM is a certified platinum. Diamond, we might get there. There is the expert tournament project if you want to join next week. I will let you know that it's going to be a tough cookie. That it's going to be one tough cookie. Anyway, the matchup, because these guys apparently they're just gonna go, they're not gonna wait for me, they're just gonna go straight away, is Ultra Fighter versus Maraconda. So let's go ahead and update the scoreboard with a couple of types and a couple of name changes. Germany versus the UK, baby. The UK. Love to see the UK. Okay, that's fantastic. I'm glad you guys added the command, but I'm gonna have to tweak it because Bound Attack is not capitalized, and I don't know why I'm so grammar about it. I don't know why, Level 10 is instant death for me. I would not recommend it if you are not confident in it. But anyway, yeah. Oh, why is my thing capitalized? Excuse me. Gentlemen, whenever you're ready, is Ultra Fighter versus Maraconda. Go at it, y'all. Go at it. We ready. We here. We're here. All right. So far we have reached round 4 in our tournament. In this case, it would be the semifinals of our winners bracket. And they're both playing at level 10, so it's going to be a first to 5 matchup here. Love to see this kind of offense here. So far, ladies and gentlemen, the players that are currently remaining in our tournament is Ultra Fighter, Maraconda, Fakaz, Light Rider, Lead XDF, and Curator. So most of our mainstays are kind of here. Most of our young players like Zach, Project, a lot of other new players who have joined us that did pretty good profession here. Fudo, I think, did pretty well in his match against Kudo. That's nothing to scoff at right there. Yeah. So I'm glad to see some new competition. And most of these guys, from Ultra Fighter down to Curator, I would say most of these players, I would say they're in the Platinum range. I think for the exception of maybe Light Rider and Lean XDS, I believe both players are in the Gold range. So them pulling this massive victory off will be a grand upset, but here's hoping. Meanwhile, Ultra Fighter here with Maraconda. Both players is offense, but Maraconda takes that first game in. This is going to be a good matchup. I can already feel it. But was that 9? I don't know. Sorry, you have to hear a squeaking chair. I'll get that fixed, I promise. Time it. Oh, good timing there from Ultra Fighter getting that 3 combo in. He comboed a 9 mid drop. I mean, the things you can get away with this game. The things you can get away with in this game. It's so freeform. I love it. Compared to other puzzle games, oh, there are just some things you can get away with in this one. Oh, Ultra Fighter could not get that match in time. 2-0 so far. All right. It is first to 5, so it's still anyone's game here, folks. Let's see what Ultra Fighter's offense is now. 6 combo. Okay, cuts his chain short here. You will start to see in higher difficulties, or rather higher levels of play, ladies and gentlemen, that most chains turns out not really effective. A lot of people will go for the obvious 4 combo spam, and not like this. No, Ultra Fighter raised his stack, but couldn't make a match in. 3-0. Oof. Very difficult spot. Oh, he tried to get that match in. Trying to get that 6 combo by making the match in. Mostly a horizontal T shape, but a normal 6. That's true. That is correct. It was at a 5. Could be a 6 too. With a lot of combo spam in higher levels of play, ladies and gentlemen, combo spam is the key. Some of our best players always go for the 4 combo, 5, 6. I'm pretty sure you all heard. If you guys are unaware, there is the big meme of our one resident player. This player has never played in our tournaments, but is just in our lobby. So if you ever bump into him, God help you. The Legend of Nanakoko. For those of you who don't know, Nanakoko has a crazy spamming offense of 4 combos, and that's it. That's all they throw. Nothing but 4 combos. But right now, oh my goodness, this might be a tough spot. This might be a tough spot for Maraconda. He's locked out, and Ultra Fighter takes that game. I think Maraconda went too crazy on that offense right there. Didn't really help him out. But it's now a game 5 now. One of these days, do I expect to see Nanakoko participate in one of our tournaments this year? Not likely, but if it happens, nothing to scoff at. I would be very interested to see. Nanakoko Decibel for the title? Potentially. That's dream match potential right there. In the meantime, though, we got to go back down to solid ground. Meanwhile, Ultra Fighter and Maraconda, both players from the European division. I didn't really know we had a good player base in Europe, but I guess we do now. Double delay from Maracanta there. And going for single. Is he going to extend? No. Breaks his chain at a solid 8. Ultra Fighter has some room to work with. Is he going to get anything going? Okay, 4 combos. Going to extend his life a little bit longer, but doesn't get that life in. Match point now. Ultra Fighter is going to be a comeback here of some kind. He did get 1 game off of Maracanta by him locking himself out. But we'll see if that's enough. Oh my goodness. How big is he going to go? Is he going to pull the Forky? He did the Forky. Oh my god, he went 10. He went 10. Is that unnecessary? Probably. Probably, yeah. But hey, you love to see 10. You love to see the 10s. 6 combo there from Ultra Fighter. He's throwing a lot more offense right now. Maracana just waiting for the garbage to drop. Just waiting for the thing to break. Never unnecessary. Never unnecessary. Always essential. Not enough. Oh, more needs more chains. Absolutely. 5 combo declared there from Maracana. Breaks the chains. So give Ultra Fighter some work. And I believe that was a smart strategy. Because of that, Ultra Fighter was just not ready for that offense that Maracana just dropped at him. Makes the score 5-1. Maracana moves on to the finals. Meanwhile, we got to go back down to the losers bracket to see who is going to play this next matchup. We're going to be in losers for a bit of a while, so we won't see Maracana again for a little bit. But right now, we're going to check out. Yeah, we're going to go and check out Fakaz, my man Fakaz, who lost against Ultra Fighter. See how he's doing. See how my buddy's doing. Versus Light Rider. Light Rider has come a long way, as I mentioned before. He is a gold player, so he kind of has the chips dropped against, chips stacked against him here. He did win the beginners tournament, so hopefully he's using that to his advantage here. I'm hoping that's the case. I'm hoping that is the situation here. Fakaz is on character selecto. Alright, folks. Light Rider on the left, Fakaz on the right, as I update the scoreboard. It's raining for some reason. I don't know why, but it is. I forgot to remove his character. I forgot to remove his character. Did I really forget to remove his character? Oh my goodness. Give me 3 seconds, chat. Oh, yeah. I did forget to remove his character. I'm such an idiot. Why did I forget to do that? Delito. Wait. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. All right. Go back. Back in game. We broke the game. Why did I forget to do that? I'm such an idiot. You know how professional I am? Very professional. Should have removed these much earlier. Don't worry. John, please fix. We did it. We have fixed the game. There we go. Much better. Nothing happened. Mimas Deletus. So far, Light Rider, like I mentioned before, is in that gold range. 1381 in the rankings. Fakaz, 1562 in the rankings. So it's very close to a pretty good rank. Like I say, it's in that platinum range. I would put myself in that range as well. I'm 1540, honestly. Probably would be higher if I didn't play every good player, but you know, I don't care. Meanwhile, Light Rider, see if we can get something out of here. In a bit of a tough situation here. Fakaz. Oh, that rollback. Oh, that rollback. The rollback. Brazil internet is weird sometimes. $42. That's right. We are 8 away. Again, I'll remind you guys one more time for those of you who are watching us for the first time. Please make sure to follow us on Twitch. The goal is 50 followers. That way, we can do a lot of cool stuff when we reach affiliate. Number one is putting, Discord emotes on Twitch. That way y'all can spam John Please Fix every time we have these issues. Because it's just, trust me, no matter how optimized this game will be, we will always have these issues where we have to close the program down. All the time. But, yes, that's going to be the big thing to focus on here. So far for Castic's first game. Brazil internet from Dutchland. You guys are ridiculous sometimes. That's why heart symbols, But Fakaz slowly but surely making that offense, that combo offense, 5-4 and another 5 and a 6 to boot. Is that going to be enough to throw Light Rider off of his game? That could be the case. It is level 8, so it is not a first to 10 situation. Although I do see Light Rider's board. His stop meter, that little red part, it's dropping slowly but surely. It is resetting, but The more it stays there, the more it just kind of goes down, and it's scary to look at. Meanwhile, for Casso, oh, could have got that timing better, but I think maybe that was intentional. I'm not sure. But yes, for those of you who are currently not following us, please make sure you do so. Like I said, we have a lot more tournaments. We have the expert tournament next week, and we have more tournaments to follow. And in the future, this is something we discuss in the future. We do plan to use the last little week, the last fourth Saturday of the month, to do some extra stuff. Whether it be like mod showcases, or we got some pros analyzing some gameplay, or something silly. You know, we'll think of something. We'll think of something to put up in that little fourth month. Worst case scenario, I'll just put replays of the old tournaments, because why not? give something people to watch. Because I know they're there. If you want to watch any tournament from 2021, they're there. Well, they're not here. They're on my own personal Twitch, but we'll fix that when we get to it. In the meantime, though, Fakaz has little panels to work with. Light Rider makes a 4 combo into clear here. 2 chain, I guess I counted. Double delay there from Light Rider. Oh, could have oh, never mind. He went big brain there. 2 combo into clear there. The VODs, absolutely. We keep VODs here. We keep records. We want to know what happened. We're not just gonna say, oh, do you remember the time when Buster Beachside took a game off Yoshimitsu and no one has recollection of it? Like, that's just nonsense. We need physical proof of these weird happenings going on. We need this information. So VOD storage is important. However, I just want to know if we have enough storage ourselves. That's the real question. But so far, it is for Kaz 3, Light Rider 0. It is a very tough situation here for Light Rider here. Light Rider needs to get a point on the board here. This might be it. This might be his run. I don't want to say that it is his run. I do want to hopefully believe that he can go a little further. They couldn't wait for that double delay. Oh no, that change just fell apart. If I fell apart, it was never set up in the first place. 4 combo declared there from Light Rider. Kaz with nothing on his board, basically throwing free punishment here onto Light Rider. Oh, is it gonna match? Is it gonna match? Is it gonna match? Okay, 7 combos to clear there from Light Rider. Gonna make that match in. Okay, double delay. 5 combo. Tough spot, tough spot, tough spot. Oh. The meter. Okay, he's barely not quite topped off yet. Oh, he might be now. He might be now. Alright. Kaz, though. No garbage on this field. He clearly has the greater advantage here, as you can tell by the ranks here. The rank gap is about 200 points. So, that's kind of distinguishable in terms of skill levels. By 200 points, yeah, you can tell who's the better player. But there is a slim chance. Oh, but he got locked out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Fakaz moves on in the losers bracket. Light Rider, unfortunately, is eliminated. But that was a pretty solid performance from Light Rider, who went on, like I mentioned last week, winning the beginners tournament and taking that momentum and going to the intermediates. To be honest with you, I thought he was going to stay in the beginners for a good while, but I love to see some actions with him. He did pretty well against some couple players. Took down Fudo, took down Andaris and Zach. He took down some of the brand new stars. Like Fudo and Zach and Darius did managed to clean sweep Darius, which was a very big surprise. But damn, shout out to Light Rider. Did pretty well. And I believe this might be his year. Who knows though? It's still January, so it's anyone's game here. Alright, we're gonna go back into losers. Check out LeanXDS versus Curator. I believe both players are just waiting for the call, which I will give them to them immediately. Give me about a second or 2 or 3 or all of them. Yeah. Both players can go now. Let me just push one button, update the leaderboard, and here we go. Lean on the left, Curator on the right. So far, both players are starting up with combos. A 5 and another 5 from Curator, and another 5 from Curator, and a 5. This man with the 5s. Curator with the 5. Cinco, cinco, cinco. Cinco, 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 cinco. And speaking of Cinco, 5 from LeanX. He's going to set up that double. No, he's going to set up the triple. The triple delay there from LeanXDS. All right, both players throwing mad offense right at the start of the match. No hesitation, no qualms. And Curator takes that one. LeanX went a little too ham there, but hey, that was pretty good. Oh, he's going for that stairs. He's going those stairs. All right, love to see the stairs into pillar from LeanXDS. Extending it? garbage chain right off the bat from Linux DS with that one little bit of garbage that Curator threw right at the start. Both players' rankings are about equal. Linux DS does have the higher ranking here, so he's kind of the more odds-on favorite to win, but numbers don't mean everything, ladies and gentlemen. Numbers do not mean everything. It is only a third, like about a 30-point gap. So both players at this point would probably be a little bit more equal. As of right now, Linux DS is setting up that five chain. More Curator. Oh my goodness, he probably doesn't have enough panels. Oh, but he gets those flames, those reds. I mean, every player, always chooses the different panels here. So it's always just a random mystery. Some players go with the Pokemon Puzzle League because best game in the series, according to them. Some people stick with the classic panels. Some are Mario Kart and play whatever cyberpunk aesthetic those panels are. I don't know what they are, but hey, it is what it is. But Linux takes that 1-1. Curator from the Netherlands. Linux from Argentina. We don't have... Yeah, that's it. We don't have any players from America. Damn, that's disappointing to hear, but it's all good. It's all good. I love the fact that our community is like this wide arrangement of like different countries just going at it. It wasn't until last year when I learned, oh right, we have a European league. We have European people. It took me by surprise how far Germany went like last year. They went ham. Like I know GCT was one of our good like players from the Deutschland. Brazil, oh, they got Pog, they got Fakaz, they got Yoshi. Ty's only hope. I mean, in terms of America, we got some good competition. There's Forky, there's Ty, there's Foxy Man, there's Troy if he was still here. But all in all, Japan is the strongest country we have that's being represented. Not today, because Japan is like at the top. Like I'm talking experts, like Arisu, Decibel, a couple of other people that joined us, Takuto-san at one point, Yuko-san, and then a bunch of other people from Japan. But most of our beginner players are American, which is always good to know. Japan. That is not how you spell it. It's absolutely not. That's Prahi language. I'm sorry. That's LRK language. But right now, Curator going combo spam here. A little bit of combo spam here. 6 chain as an opener. 4-2. Out of your friends, which are you? That's a great question. However, I'm glad to know that I am not a truck freak. I would rather be crazy ass. The Curator takes that game. They are playing to level 10, so it is first to 5. Still anyone's game here. The Curator does have the slight advantage. He is catching up those points. Yes, he is, but has he played? I haven't seen him play in a minute. I want to see him play again. It'd be nice. Nice little treat. He is Japanese, of course. Alright. Back on track. Curator, no garbage on his field. Linux DS already on the defensive. Goes for the 5. Could have waited to go for the 6 instead, in my personal opinion. But that's up to my... we could sit here and theorycraft all day what could have been and what should have been the optimal play. But right now, we are playing in the moment. Right now, Linux DS is going for that 2 chain, 6 combo. And that 4 combo. I believe that's what he sees is an optimal play. I have not, but I wish to see it. That is what I want to say. 4 combo there from Curator, getting that garbage clearing and going for it. Oh! 2. Right now, Curator is in a bit of trouble here. Does he have a match? He doesn't have a match. Linux DS takes it. Alright, like I said, folks, we got a game in our hands. We have a solid game here. So far, 4 combos from both players. Right now, Linux is doing a lot of 4s. And there's his first 5. Will that be enough to stop Curator, though? Will that be enough to just throw him off his game just a little bit? Ooh, good stealth there. He's got that second tier and he's got to break apart. Okay, he doesn't. He's going to have enough to break. Okay. 5 and 4. Oh, not quite enough. That garbage didn't drop him fast enough for Curator. Linux, yes, though. Got a bit of trouble here. He's going to downstack, and gets the clear in. Right on time, right on cue for him. Oh, good timing there from Curator. 6 chain. He's gonna go any further. He's got a downside. Curator's got downside. He's got that pillar in the middle. Linux, yes, but no moves on his board. Well, he could have made. No, that was nothing he could have done there. Could have stuck board there. 4-2. Match point for Curator. Linux, yes, does have 2 points on the board, so he does have a possibility of winning here, but Curator just needs one game. He just needs to close this one out, and that is it for him. 7 chain right off the opener. Linux only with a 3, so that's going to be a big disparity here. But meanwhile, I believe Curator threw a 9 combo in that mix as well. My goodness, the combos this man does that I don't pay attention to, that I really honestly should. All right, let's see what he's going to do here. Oh, I see. 6 combo. 6 combo. 6 combo. Oh, I could have waited for the garbage, but I think he's got those. Yeah, he's got those hearts in. With the 6 and the coins. Linux though, 4 combo. Tough spot. Ooh, tough spot. Tough spot. Tough spot. Ooh, he's got purples on second. Is he gonna go up there? Yes, he is. He's gonna go up higher again. 6 combo from the 3rd tier. Interesting setup there from Linux. I believe right now this is the intellectual play, but he doesn't downstack it. Oh no. Oh no. He doesn't downstack it. Curator moves on. Linux DS is eliminated. 5-2. All right. That means the next matchup in losers will be Fakaz versus. Ooh, this is going to be an interesting matchup. Oh, this might not be a good matchup for Curator. I'm going to be honest. Curator takes on Fakaz, and that matchup is now. Well, we'll wait for Curator. We'll make sure to put. Oh, they're just going in. Oh, they're just going in. No hesitation. Curator's just gonna go for it. He doesn't care. He's like, all right, we're going through this round 5, I guess. I mean, gee whiz, we're just like we're speeding off here. Excuse me 1 second, chat. I'm trying to update the scoreboard here because everything just kind of moving extremely fast here. They just went no offense. Curator was like, nah, we're going straight ahead to his left. Fakaz on your right. Game 1 so far. I gotta change the chair. Don't worry. Linux, yes, I gotta admit, he did pretty good. He did pretty good. I like how he plays. I like how his offense goes. It's great. Oh no! Fakaz swapped the purple right back on the top row, right there, and it cost him. I think that was a miss swap on his end, and it hurt him real bad. Curator 1-0. 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8. All right, Curator with an 8, Fakaz with a 6. How will this change up the strategy here? Four to 5. All right, here we go. Here we go. 6 there from Fakaz. Thick chains coming in. Absolutely. Get off the top spare from Fakaz. Get that 4 combo in. I believe, yeah, that Brazil internet is kicking in right now. But somehow, he still managed to get these whack chains despite that issue. Oh my god, from left to right, and he managed to get in time. Yeah, that movement speed from Fakaz is picking up right now. He clearly has the faster speed movement than Curator. He might be using that keyboard. Who knows? Oh, 2 and 3, back to back there from Fakaz. Curator though. Oh, But Kaz doesn't get that one match in, unfortunately. Curator moves on. Oh my goodness, he's going through a tear. This man is going through a tear. For Kaz been sitting down here for a while. Ever since he lost the third round, he's been sitting chill. Actually, no, he beat Light Rider. I forgot about that. He's not been sitting chill. If anyone's been sitting chill right now, it's just Ultra Fighter. So whoever wins this matchup goes on against Ultra Fighter. Whoever loses is eliminated. But it's even now, 2-1. Anyone's game here. Curator has some paddles in second. Is he gonna go to it? Oh no, no, he should have done. Oh no, that's gonna harm him. But no foul. I think he wanted to save those paddles for much later, and I believe he did now. Meanwhile, for Kaz, 4 combo. Oh, tough spot, but gets a clear in. Another 4 and a 5. He's got some paddles in second. Is he going to notice them? Ray has greens in second. Is he going to match them? There's no reason for him to match them. No, it's Sherman has ammunition. Oh, yeah, he served his ammunition. Absolutely, 100%. That's clever. Oh, I think I know where this setup is going. All right, Kira takes that third game right there. 3-1. Well, right now, for Kaz has been in a bit of trouble. Curator almost did make a match in time. He's got a lot less panels, but not quite topped off. But Kaz, unfortunately, like right now, playing the waiting game. Is he going to go to second tier? Yes, he does. He gets that clearing. Curator possibly in the loser's tier right now, looking to get some revenge on Ultra Fighter. I believe that is the case. It is match point right now, 4-0. Curator needs 1. Kaz needs 4. As of right now, it is heavily in Curator's favor, but Kaz can probably turn this around. Let's see if he can. Oh, both players topped out. Not quite, but Kaz still has a bit of room on the top. Oh, no. Curator couldn't make the match, and but Kaz takes that game 4-2. All right, so Kaz is making a comeback here of some kind. But will that be enough? I think Curator just didn't have enough room there. Kind of like just a little overzealous on that offense, and for Kaz, his match stay alive a little bit longer there, but we'll see, though. Could we go game 9? That's a possibility, but who knows? If Curator wins, he gets to take on Ultra Fighter, which I believe is a matchup from the second round. Back from round 2. Oh, that's crazy. It's crazy when you think about it. Who knew we were going to get a repeat? Who knew we were going to get a repeat, in all seriousness? That's what I love about double eliminations. Sometimes you end up the same match again. You get a double match. You never know. Sometimes that's how the brackets. That's sometimes how just the bracket gets seeded. Level 6, 10-0. Do not send him Kurt's way. You know what? Send him Kurt's way. Kurt needs practice. Kurt really needs practice. In all seriousness. But it's perfectly fine. Both players not quite topped off. Curator has a bit of room. Almost close, but not quite. But Kaz, alright, gets the clear. Just waiting for that one little drop to go in. Right now for Kaz, does have the speed. 441 movements per minute. That's crazy. Oh my goodness, it's 4-3. It's 4-3. Right now it is game 8. Are we seeing a Kaz reverse? Who knows? Still anyone's game here. Curator just needs 1. He just needs 1. For Kaz, trying to close that gap, and both players just trying to get to 1. This might be a tough spot. Oh my goodness, Picasso luckily was not topped off right there. If he was, that would have been it right there. That would have been it. He's got through him in second tier. He's got those stars up there. He's going to line them up. Yes, he is. Wait, he's going to hold off. He's going to hold off. Yeah, smart move. All right, 6 combo there from Curator from right to left. Another 4. You don't have his pet. He's got that one singular panel. Oh, that might cost him. That might cost him. No, it's not. It's going to be okay. He's got nothing to make him second tier, so he's got to work with what he's given here. Double A there from Curator. Tough spot. Tough spot. Tough spot. Hurry. Okay, drops it in. Goes to the clear. Meanwhile, for Kaz's board. Not quite topped off. I think he's trying to delay that offense from Curator. Oh, there goes Curator's offense. Not much, unfortunately. Fakaz does have the speed. Oh my goodness. I think I jinxed it. I don't know what I said, but here we are. Game 9 hype, boys. Game 9 hype. 4-4. Match point for both players. Whoever wins takes on Ultra Fighter. Whoever loses is eliminated. As a reminder, Curator was defeated by Light Rider in the second round of winners. Fakaz lost to Ultra Fighter in the third round of winners. So, both of these players really want their revenge on that Light Rider. And then at the end of that, they're going up against Maraconda. Maraconda just sitting there patiently waiting. 9 combo there from Curator. Tough spot, Lil Brazil. Oh, this might be the spot. Tough spot. No! 5-4. Good game. That was an amazing game. That was awesome. That was, oh my god, the back and forth. Oh, I didn't think it was possible, but here we are. Curator moves on. Fakaz, unfortunately, is eliminated. This means the next match is Ultra Fighter versus Curator. And whoever wins this match takes on Maraconda in the finals. Now, just as a heads up, Maraconda has not lost a single set, which means whoever actually takes a set off of Maraconda has to go through a grand final reset. Which means in order for Curator or Ultra Fighter to become the winner, they have to defeat Maraconda twice. That being said, Ultra Fighter will be on your left, Curator will be on your left. Excuse me, I'm running out of breath. Excuse me. Too old for this. Ultra Fighter. Curator. Denmark versus the Netherlands. I guess that's a matchup. Both players have suffered one loss. This is losers finals. Let me make sure I get that going here. Losers finals, ladies and gentlemen. It is a first to 5. Both players. I think at this point everyone's going to 10. This is something that we're expecting to see in our expert tournament. In the expert tournament, the rule is level 10, first to 5. There are no exceptions. You cannot go lower, and you cannot go higher. Technically, the highest you can go is EX, but we don't have a rule set for that. Because it's not an official mode, and it's basically unstable. Because we don't know exactly what to do with it. So we don't recommend people going straight to EX for their matchups. It's level 10, and that's it. So if that scares you, I would say hold off till next month. But if you're not afraid of no level 10, then I say go for it. Tough spot there from Ultra Fighter. Level 2. Curator is on, like as mentioned, on a tear. He's played 3 games back to back. I'm assuming the fatigue is probably getting to him. Ultra Fighter sitting nice and comfortably here. So I'm assuming the fatigue from Curator is probably setting in right about now. This could be a big detriment onto Curator's field here. No, spot that from no, wait, no. Oh, he couldn't. Okay, he got the stars. Ultra Fighter with the stars. I looked at the greens and I thought, oh no, the green dropped to the second row. There's nothing he could have done there. But I did not notice the stars. Ultra Fighter is still somehow alive here. Gets the match. He did not have time to extend it, however. Surviving and thriving. 1-0. 2-minute matchup so far. I will let you know, in level 10, matches can go kind of long. Based on the skill level of both these players, I don't expect matches to go extremely long. However, oh my goodness, is he going? How big is he going? 9 chain from Ultra Fighter. That is very massive. Yeah, both between the skill levels of both players, I do not expect them to go any longer than 5 minutes. But still, it's happened before. Top 3 is about to be cut. Yep, that's correct, ladies and gentlemen. Ultra Fighter, Curator, and Maraconda are the remaining players in this tournament. Everyone else up to this point has been eliminated. And there is no discredit to how everyone's performed. Everyone did wonderfully. This right here, like the last, I would say the losers finals and grand finals, this is probably what's gonna gap the intermediate and expert. If you think oh, this is like high caliber gameplay, oh no, wait till you get to expert. Wait till you get to expert. That's basically like in the first rounds. It's just gonna get crazier from there. But Ultra Fighter 2, Curator 0. Ultra Fighter going straight to the top immediately. No hesitation. Oh, going pillar stair. And downwards, down the stairs. How low is he going to go? Forky strat. 12, 13. Oh my god, he did not. He did not just pull a mystery chain out of nowhere. This mad lad just pulled a mystery chain. My god. In the middle of the tournament. A highly, very, and I mean very, not ideal strategy, but damn, you love to see it. I love seeing mystery chains. I don't know why. Just like the number goes up and it's just question mark. Oh, absolutely. You better believe we're going to be adding a mystery chain emote to this channel. You better believe it. Anyone gets one of those, you spam that sucker. That's what we're going to do. Mystery chain emote in the chat if we have one. Right now, just type question mark. That's all you need to type. Just question mark. Just question mark. That's all we need. Just question mark. Thank you for the clip, man. I appreciate you. As I always say, well, man, we're fixing Nightbot. We're gonna fix Nightbot. Don't worry. We're gonna fix it. Meanwhile, right now, a minute and 20 seconds into this matchup, Ultra Fighter does have the shock panels. Oh my goodness, is he gonna use them? I think he is. 6 combo with the shock panels. That's gonna throw offense. Curator got locked out. He had no moves. Nothing. 3-0. Nightbot's trying to keep everybody calm down. Hype moments. I mean, Mystery Chain, you gotta go off, dude. 6, 7. Okay, 7. All right, we're not going that crazy. Unfortunately, that Mystery Chain just kind of knocked out Curator a good amount. Curator double delay here with a 6 combo. I think it was a little too many panels. Oh my goodness, this offense is crazy. There's a lot of panels. Somehow gets the blues perfectly lined up. 7 combo, 7 chain extension from Curator. Still surviving. Oh, but couldn't make anything out of that. That's gonna be a tough spot. No! Oh, wait. Okay, he barely got it. Oh, but that ran out of the stop time. 4-0. It's a shame to see this happen. Curator was doing such a fantastic tear through the losers bracket, taking down players. He took down Fakaz, he took down Lean, and he took down Project. Only to see it go down like this, 5-0 to Ultra Fighter. As I mentioned, that fatigue must be really setting in for Curator. The fact that he had to play like about 3 games back to back, that has to hurt. There's always going to be that one player that has to do those matches. The dark horse here. A 15 chain, correct. That was that last mystery chain from Ultra Fighter. It went up to 15. Of course, most chains can go higher, but it's still impressive to see that. Comeback is possible in another lifetime. 5. It's a shame. Curator did extremely magnificent. He did extremely well this tournament. No disrespect and no discredit to his name. That was awesome. That was amazing. That was a fantastic run. 100% a fantastic run. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We have now reached finals. we have now reached grand finals. Maraconda versus Ultra Fighter. Keep in mind, these guys did play before in the semifinals. Maraconda came out the advantage 5-1. If Ultra Fighter loses, the tournament is over. Maraconda wins. However, if Maraconda loses, we will go to a grand final reset, which means Maraconda needs to lose one more set for Ultra Fighter to be the intermediate champion. So there's a lot of writing going on here. Ultra Fighter not only has to win 5, but 10 games against Maraconda. Maraconda just needs 5. So the very, very big task for Ultra Fighter to come through. But it's possible. We'll see. All right. All right. Last match. Here we go. Yeah, the fatigues. Yeah, the fatigue set in, unfortunately. All right. Ultra Fighter on left. Maraconda on right. Ultra Fighter needs to win 10 games against Maraconda to become the champion, 5 to reset the bracket. Maraconda just needs 5 games. That's all he needs. Tough spot. Oh, and it goes like that in 20 seconds. Oh, this is going to be rough. This is going to be rough. Maraconda's not letting that happen. No, anytime soon. 9 combo from Maraconda. Starting off early and starting off strong. Now, 30 seconds into this matchup, Maraconda is a bit of trouble here. Has a lot of panels to work with on his board. Meanwhile, Ultra Fighter not going to make that clear in. Goes to that forward chain. He has to change up his strategy here somewhat differently from when he played against Curator. He can't go for the big massive chains. He can't pull off the Forky here. So he's got to play a little bit more conservative here. Against a player like Maraconda. Maraconda very skilled, very well versed in a very amount of games. Joined panel sometime in the summer of last year and managed to grow successfully since then. I remember a player back from bronze level, Maraconda was back at the start, and now going strong platinum player in and of itself could potentially break the mold, potentially be diamond. He was diamond at one point, but that was a different time. Now though, let's see if we can get that back 1-1. What? Ultra Fighter makes that match just in the exact same frame for it to count to 10. That is ridiculous, and I love to see it. Maraconda, oh, that's bad. That 10 was clean, absolutely. I felt that dopamine rush hit me when that tank just popped. It was like, ooh, clean. Right now, Maraconda, ooh, going up to second tier. Oh, doing that cursor spam that's a bit dirty. That gotta cost him. Times gets that clearing just in time as well. 5 combo there from Maraconda. 2 chain. Maraconda not topped off. Well, yes, he is now. Ultra Fighter not quite topped off. 9 combo there. A lot of panels for that offense. See if it's worth it. And 8 from Ultra. Could have gone 3, but I think he wanted to slow that down. Wanted to preserve his panels. Matches blue into clear. Green into clear from Mara. Yeah, both players switching up their offensive here real quick. Maraconda, how big is he going to go? 6, 7. Alright. 7 chain from Mara. Now, will that be enough to take down Ultra Fighter? No! Oh my goodness. Maraconda could not take down his stack. 2-0. Did I say 2-0? I apologize. 2-1. Good combo there from Ultra Fighter. Another 6. 2 and 3. Wow, that was awkward timing, but I guess it counts. We'll take it. 7 from Mara. A little 2 and a 4 combo, and another one. Bringing out a chain, lining up his panels just right. What's he going to go off from here? Okay. Oh, that's going to be a tough spot. This looks kind of rough. 4 combo there. Another 4. Tough spot. Oh, but he doesn't quite get the match in. Ultra Fighter 3. Maracana 4. Still anyone's game here. Remember, Ultra Fighter needs 2 games. Not to win, just to reset the bracket. So he still has a long way to go. Every 2 games Ultra Fighter wins, that's 1 win for Mara. So he's got a lot of his board, but I'm looking at Ultra Fighter's playstyle and his field, and I'm thinking, yeah, I think he's got what it takes. But we'll see, though. Maracana's not going to let him have it, though. Not that easily. Absolutely not. We'll see how this board lines up here. Tough spot, tough spot. Oh. Oh, good timing. 2 and 3, and extending the chain. Ultra Fighter. Oh, couldn't quite get the match in there. Unfortunately. 3-2. Double delay from both players at the exact same time. 4 combo. I believe Ultra Fighter is extending. Yes, he's extending. How big is he going to go, though? 8 chain. All right, not bad. The slide looks something crazy. Yeah. Maybe. Oh, no! Oh, no. Maracana had a miss swap with the panel there on the purple. Tried to down stack it, but couldn't quite get it, and it cost him. Match point for Ultra Fighter. Needs to win this 1 game to reset the bracket. This isn't the end, though. We still, if Ultra Fighter wins, we still have 1 more set to play. If Maracana wins, that's it. Whoops. 5 combo, 5 chain there for Maracana. 6 chain for Maracana. Got that off at a 6. Throwing some combos to hopefully stop Ultra Fighter in his tracks. Ooh, almost there. Almost had him. Oh, Ultra Fighter could not get that match in 4-3. Ultra Fighter needs 1 game, plus a whole another set of 5 in 6 to win the whole thing. Maracana starts off strong with a 9 chain right off the bat. Maracana just needs 2 games. That's all Maracana needs, just to win 2 games. Ultra Fighter. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here's what's going to happen right now. I would ask that both players just exit out of the lobby. Do not continue until I say go again. Right now, we're going to be moving down to Grand Finals Reset. In the meantime, let me reset the score. Refresh. And go. Bracket has now been reset. Both players will remain in the same position. Yeah. Most players will exit out of the lobby, create a new lobby, and yeah, we'll go on from there. Exit out of lobby, go back in lobby, and yeah. Hopefully the program will reset, will move their positions so we can get Maracana on the left and Ultra Fighter on the right. But we'll know. We'll see. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, Ultra Fighter did reset the bracket. So it is now Grand Final Reset. Whoever wins wins the tournament. All right, and I believe the positions are been the same. Ultra Fighter is still on your left. Maracana is still on your right. This is Grand Finals Reset. Unfortunately, the only downside with that is that his Maracanda's previous games that he played in the last bracket did not count. So Maracana still needs 5 more games, and meanwhile, Ultra Fighter now needs 5 games. So all that work that Maracana did in his score in this last set did not count. So that's going to be a big detriment to Maracana's confidence right there. Already topped off. Oh no. Ultra Fighter tried to set up a 6 combo for the clear, but I think he just ran out of time. Could have made the safer play, but I think he was just too into the moment. That instinct just kind of kicked in and said, I need to do a 6 combo. That 6 combo needs to be done. Didn't realize those pillars, unfortunately, also hit him very harshly. Maracana, 1 point, though. Ultra Fighter almost lost that one, too. And now Maracana with some down stacking, gets that clear in. Tough spot here for Ultra Fighter. 2 chain into clear there. Okay, going for the vertical. Could have gone horizontal, but I don't think it was going to help him out a lot. Stars in the clear. It's not going to give him enough room. Okay. Light blues into clear there. Could have set up a 5, but I think he's, sticking with the vertical chaining. Maracana, though, unfortunately, doesn't have a lot of garbage from Ultra Fighter's board. I'm assuming Ultra Fighter, yep, there he goes. Topped off a beautiful 5 there. Oh, could have gone 7, but I think he just wanted to have those panels in. All right, gets the clear, gets the clear, gets the clear. Oh, expand clear, but no, his shake time just ran out there. Maracana 2, Ultra Fighter 0. This is like the final game, so you better believe Maracana's gonna really give it his all right now. Personally, I do believe that right now I would believe that Maracana does have the advantage here. I believe the fatigue from the previous games between Curator and the first set against Maracana, not from the previous round, from this session, from Grand Finals, must have worn out Light Rider just a little bit. Maracana's still fresh, though. Somewhat. Oh, but Ultra Fighter takes that 1 game. Maracana just didn't have any offense right there. Didn't have a match to clear. It's a 2, game 4 now. Tough spot. 15 combo from Maracana. Oh my god, he purposely set up his board for the 15 combo. Oh, that's gonna harm Ultra Fighter if that thing comes crashing down, and it does. That's a big chunky lad. A 7 chain with a 15 combo mixed in. Oof. That's gonna hurt. An 11 combo from Ultra Fighter. Wow, I don't know if that was intentional, but he got that beautiful setup there. 6 into clear there. Oh, this might be a tough spot. Oh, gets the clear in just in time. Oh my goodness, but Maracana with a 12 chain of his own. Oh my goodness, both players are throwing mad offenses here. At this stage of the game, only a minute into this match. A chain from Maracana. Both players are just throwing everything they got onto there. Maybe a tough spot for Maracana. Gets those blues matched up in the clear there. Yeah, you look at this boy. Are you looking at Maracana's stats? 15 combo, 12 chain. At level 10, man, that's ridiculous to see. Wow, gets the timing in, gets that double delay, somehow matches in. 4 combo to clear there. Ultra Fighter, purple's in the clear. 2-minute match right now. Right now, Maracana does have the shock panels. I don't know if he's going to use them for anything, but he does have them there. Shock panels in level 10, as a reminder, folks, are rare. They rarely come onto the board. The lower the level that you're playing at, the more frequent the shock panels will come around. And I believe, Maracana just used them. What the heck is the spread for Mora? I don't know. I can't tell you. Oh my goodness, this is going to be a tough spot. Wait, what? Oh my goodness, I believe Maracana survived by the shake time. That's ridiculous. There is no way. I looked at Maracana's board and I noticed there is no way. I thought that board of his was going to stop. If Maracana held out for like a frame or two, it would have been a draw. It would have been a draw if he held out for like another frame or two. That's ridiculous. Maracana now 3-1. We are now heading into game 5. Still anyone's game though. Maracana does have the advantage though. Hopefully that comes into play here soon. Oh, tough spot. Nothing with those purples. Oh! Couldn't get a match in there. Ultra Fire takes that game. 2-3. Oh, it's very back and forth right now. It's only going to get really nerve-wracking once we get to the match point. To the match, whoever reaches match point first, it's going to be, ooh, that's going to hit the nerves. Really bad. Stray shocks? God. Stray shocks? Yeah, just one shock by itself, it's not the best to do. Like, it's... At this level, oof, it's rare, but if you get one, it's just a detriment. It's really just a detriment. It slows you down until you get 3. Four combo there from Ultra Fighter. Another 4 from Maracana. Maracana doesn't have any new panels on his board and not exactly topped off. But Ultra Fighter is already on the defensive. Gets those light blues in the clear there. 5 chain from Maracana with a massive spread. 2 and 3. Oh, but okay, cut his chain short. 8 combo there from Mara. Symbol clear, okay. Ultra Fighter, I thought he was going to go for the 4 combo. I saw the star on the bottom and I figured, oh no, he's going to go for 4. It's too risky. But I think he wisened up. He's actually going for the clear now. Very smart move. 3 and a 4. Another 4. 4 and 5. How big? Okay, Ultra Fighter. Okay, going for the 6. All right, Maracana just waited patiently. Got that block in 2 minutes now. Into this match, game 6 now. Oh, but Ultra Fighter did not have a match there. Match point. Ooh, match point. Here we go. 4 and 4, a bunch of 4s from Mara. Does he have the match? He does have the match. Not quite topped off. Barely little room at the very, very top. You can barely see it, but it's up there. You want Ultra Fighter? Ooh, that 6 combo makes it. Ooh, love to see it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, okay, not quite topped off from Ultra Fighter. 4 combo in the clear there. You're gonna set up those on the bottom. 4. No, Smart Mode cuts it out at 4. Okay, 2 and 3. How is this gonna work? Okay, another 4. 4 combo, 4 chains back to back. Maracana doesn't quite get a match in there. 3-0. Still match point for Maracana though. Ultra Fighter needs 2 games. It is currently game 8. Could we get game 9? Could we get game 9 hype? It's close. It's close, but I feel it. Game 9, that's gonna be the last one. There is nothing after game 9. That's how it ends. Oh my goodness, Ultra Fighter going stronger than offense. Okay, but preserving his panels. Could have gone 7, but I think he wanted to save his panels. He's got that shock panel very early on the board. 30 seconds into the match, got that first shock panel. It's kind of a detriment. Nothing to do. Maracana stuck on the board. Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached game 9. We have reached game 9. This is it. This is it. There is nothing else after this. This is the game. Final game. Whoever wins, wins. That's it. That's all that matters. Maracana. No, not like this. No, not like that. Oh my God, no. What happened? What happened? No. Oh no, Maracana was not gonna match it. And it just ended. Just like that. Oh no. Oh my goodness. We were so hyped for this. We were so hyped for this. Why did this happen like this? Oh my God. That was anticlimactic? Absolutely. I felt blue balled. I felt blue balled there. But regardless of what happened, Ultra Fighter is now your intermediate champion. Congratulations to Ultra Fighter. Maracana did fantastic, though. He played extremely well. That was really, really good. That was fantastic. There we are, ladies and gentlemen. Ultra Fighter wins the intermediate. We have the winner for beginner, Light Rider, Ultra Fighter, and I want to see who wins expert. Who's going to win expert? I don't know. Stay tuned for that. We're going to be having the expert tournament next week. As of right now, I'm going to tell you this right now. We have currently 10 people that are currently interested in participating. We have, of course, the man himself, BB Forky. We got Pakaz, Decrates, GamerX, Ty, Pokemon Master Shadow, Mado, the reigning defending champion Decibel, Harisu-san, Linux DS. That's all we have so far. 10 people currently just interested as of right now. That could change in a week. We still have 1 week to go. Two very important things. Buster Beachside will be presenting that tournament for you. He will be doing the commentating, presenting the tournament, doing the whole scoreboarding thing. Okay. Kurtupo will be your point. He'll put the points in. He'll record the scores and let everyone in the chat know how the whole frame, how the whole structure of the tournament goes. As for me, however, before I end today, I do want to go ahead and say a couple of things. Number one, I did say that this was going to be the last tournament that myself, Solitaire, I'm going to host, at least for the moment. For those of you who don't know, I'm currently taking a break from everything, but I decided to stay with the Tetris Attack online community for 2 weeks just to help out with everything going on up to the expert bracket. That being said, this will probably be the last time you hear me for a little bit of while, and you're probably wondering, who is going to take my spot in the intermediate tournament? As of right now, we don't really have a dedicated one person, but for those of you who are currently watching, who want to help out, who want to go above and beyond, for those of you who don't exactly feel confident in playing the game, but want to help out with score reporting or organizing tournaments, or even just stepping up on the stage and commentating, the spot is available and it is open. With me out of the picture, I think it's better for the community. That way we can get some newer people come in, because I know a lot of people don't exactly like to play. They want to speak themselves. They want to they want to express themselves, and they want to put themselves out there. So the spot is available as of today. This is the last tournament I'm going to be hosting for the Tetris Attack online community. The spot is available. The spot is open. If anyone wants to step up and do what I can do, not easily. It'll take a while. Trust me, I struggled early on, but the door is open. That's kind of why we want the whole community growth. I see a lot of you in the chat. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Like I said, this was a very difficult decision for me to make, but I feel like in the end, it was something I need to do just to take care of myself. As I mentioned, this is not the end. This is not a permanent thing. This is more of I'll come back at some point. I don't know when, but I will tell you when. I will say this, though. I will tell you this. You will see me again in this year. That's all I can tell you. You'll see me again in 2022. Don't know when, but you'll see me again. In the meantime, though, I want to thank you guys so much for joining us. Again, we are very close to our goal. How close are we, actually? 44. We need 6 people. 6 people to sign to follow the channel. That way we can reach affiliate. And of course, I've mentioned before, Discord emotes on Twitch. We get to also help out John with server costs. And potentially we can use any of the money that we earn from Twitch from Twitch subs and Twitch advertisements, and potentially maybe one day have that money in for, you know, some potential prize pools in the future. Who knows? That's for not right now. That's not up to me to decide. I'm out. But in all seriousness, I want to thank you all for, you know, being lovely, being amazing, being such a great player, spectacle, and of course for allowing me to do this type of thing. Of course, the community would not have grown without everyone's contribution, not just mine, but everyone else involved. I wouldn't run tournaments if there was no one out there wanting to play tournaments. That's just kind of how the whole name of the game is. But remember, next week, January 15th, 2022, the Expert Tournament. Buster Beach Shy will be presenting it, and I hope to see you all there. I will be here. Somewhat, maybe. I'll probably just be sitting in the chat, just chatting along with everyone. That's kind of what I'll be doing for the meantime. Maybe helping out in case Buster falls asleep again. If Buster falls asleep again, you'll probably see me again for Experts, but who knows. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a fantastic stream. This has been a fantastic tournament. And there's really nothing more I gotta say. Thank you guys so very much for this. It's been amazing. It's been Solitaire. And I will see you guys later. Peace.